It is 5:30 and we will call the meeting to order. May I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move.
May I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. And with that, we will move to closed session at 5:30. PM. Let me get on the right page. Okay, so our flag salute is next. All rise. Flag, ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and I see one. Okay, 6A, ratification of employment agreement for interim senior executive director of human resources, Dr. Eteri.
Hello, is this working? Okay, hi everyone. As you all know, Jen Hansen, our HR director, resigned at the beginning of the summer. And we had the job posted and we had some applicants and we're in the hiring process, which we're finalizing this month. And we are very, very fortunate to have Dr. Carla Magno with us. She is filling in as our interim senior executive director of human resources. Luann comes with a really extensive background in schools. She's been a successful superintendent in three school districts, so we're really lucky to have her here. And we're asking that you ratify. We had to have her start because we didn't have a meeting. So we're asking you to ratify her contract so that we can keep her in place while we go through this hiring process.
Any questions? Okay. May I have a motion to approve ratification of employment agreement for interim senior executive director of human resources?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, roll call.
No,
Second.
you have to second.
Oh, and a
I'll second it.
Give me a couple weeks off.
Wanted to retrain him.
Now it's roll call.
Trustee Martin,
Aye.
Trustee Wing,
Yes.
Trustee Nelson,
Aye.
Trustee Brown,
Yes.
Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
Okay, next up, 8A.
I think my team's still.
I'm sorry.
Luann, do you want to say anything?
I just want to say it's been great working in the district, and I look forward to the transition time when you have your permanent person in place who's going to be a superstar. And so I'm happy to help with that transition. And it's really been a great couple weeks since I've been here, and you have a wonderful team. So thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard. Okay, with that, 8A, trustee reports on activities. Trustee Johnson,
No report.
Trustee Brown,
No report.
Trustee Nelson,
No report.
Trustee Wing,
No report.
and I have no report. Superintendent report.
So the only thing I'm going to say is I'm really happy to be back. I took a vacation that was had been planned many years ago, and we finally got to do it this summer. So I'm really excited. And one of the things that I reflected on during this vacation is how dependent I was on my husband and how we were so dependent on each other for 30 days, right, for survival and success and all of that. And then you come back to your regular daily life and you're like, who are you? I've seen him probably 5 minutes in the last 2 weeks. But one of the things I recognized is that you have to be really intentional about nurturing those relationships and keeping them healthy and keeping them well. And I think about that in our schools and how intentional we have to be. So there's just this interdependency that happens. We just have to keep those conditions healthy and well for all of us to maintain those relationships. So that was my reflection for the summer. And if you want to see beautiful country, go to Switzerland. If you want to see amazing people and a vibrant country, go to Portugal. Thank you.
Okay, and there are no reports from our bargaining partners. Item F, receipt of official correspondence. Anything? Okay. Our consent agenda, is there any questions, comments, or anything on the consent agenda? Okay, then may I have a motion to approve item 9A through 9O.
I'll make a motion.
In a second,
I'll second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Item 10A, approval of certified wellness coach, 1, job description, Luann Carlamongo.
Okay. We respectfully ask the board to please approve the wellness coach job description 1. This is A, and then we're going to ask you to do certified wellness coach job description 2 in the next item. Just these all go together, and then the salary schedule. And as I've learned from Superintendent Aturi, a lot of collaboration goes on in all of these new job descriptions. So this was collaborated with the school site, Rancho Cotati High School, CSEA leadership to draft the job description. And as a matter of fact, we are interviewing candidates tomorrow. So we ask for your approval of the Wellness Coach 1 job description.
Okay, any questions?
I have a question. Did say that we have a grant for this. How long does the grant last?
1 year.
Any other questions? Okay, may I have a motion to approve item 10A, approval of certified wellness coach 1, job description,
I'll make a motion.
and a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
And then wellness coach number 2.
Alrighty, so Wellness Coach 2 job description, and I'm going to actually let Superintendent Aturi, these go hand in hand, and I'm not sure of the context in terms of how much you need to do to get to Wellness Coach 2.
Yeah, one of them, so these jobs are pretty new, and there's a new certification that goes along with it. So we had to create 2 job descriptions, one with certification, one without certification. So one's at a higher pay rate, the other one is at a lower pay rate. And we were going to try to put it into one, but it turns out we couldn't do that because the second one does require certification. So we don't know what kind of applicants we'll get, so we wanted to be able to have both available should we get somebody with certification.
Any questions?
Plan is to hire one, though.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it could be one or
Could
the
be
other,
one, could be
depending
a
upon
one,
the
could be a 2.
qualifications.
Yes, and it's a year-long grant that the high school grant got, so we'll have to, if it's successful, we'll have to look for funding to continue it.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay, may I have a motion to approve 10B, approval of certified wellness coach 2 job description,
I move that we approve 10B.
and a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. And with that, 10C, revised CSEA salary schedule.
Alrighty, so this goes along, of course, with the 2 that you've just approved, and the district collaborated with CSEA leadership again regarding salary placement for these coaching positions, and the salary schedule has been revised to include Certified Wellness Coach 1 at range 27 and Certified Wellness Coach 2 at range 34. And again, depending on the candidate that's chosen, we'll place them at the correct range. So we ask for your approval of the new salary schedule.
Any questions?
I have a question. So how do you figure out where to fit these salary schedules? Is it you take a look at our county, or where do you find these spots?
Sure.
Oh, there you are.
Lots of things to consider. One being how much money we're getting for the grant. So grant was for this position, but we had to make it fit. And we had to consider, this got approved by CSEA, so based on all those parameters, I mean, that's kind of how we put it together.
And Shirley, I think we also, or Trustee Johnson, I'm sorry, I think we also look at similar jobs, right? We have some things that are similar in trying to gauge the amount of education, the level of expertise this person has to have, to make sure we're being fair to them, but maintaining the parameters of the grant.
Thank you, because it just seems to be such a new position, right? And it's like, where do we fit these? Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other questions? So may I have a motion to approve 10C, approval of revised CSEA salary schedule?
I'll move that we approve 10C.
May I have a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
10C, approval of variable term waiver for adaptive physical education teacher, Marla Mango.
Okay, so we asked for the board's approval. As you can read in the summary information, it's been very, very difficult for us to get an adaptive physical education teacher district-wide. And I feel like the district has done due diligence in looking in many, many places for somebody to take this position, and with the understanding of what the expectation is in our school district. And so at this time, Christopher Martinez is in the process of getting his master's degree as well as his adaptive physical education certification. And so we're asking for the board's approval of a variable term waiver so that he's able to teach adaptive PE district-wide.
Any questions, discussion? Okay, may I have a motion to approve 10D, approval of variable term waiver for adaptive physical education teacher?
I move.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0.
Thank you.
11A, approval of consolidated application for categorical programs. Dr. Field.
Thank you. So we ask that every year we have to submit our consolidated application report, and Molly takes care of that. She's out there in the audience. And it is what explains and gets us funding for categorical programs. It's an annual thing. We do it every year.
Any question? Okay. May I have a motion to approve 11A, consolidated application for categorical programs?
I move.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, motion carries 5-0. And nothing on 12. 13A, adoption of proclamation 2026-1 declaring September as School Attendance Awareness Month.
Yes, so we adopt resolutions and proclamations pretty regularly, and September is Attendance Awareness Month, and I know the board is always concerned about what are we going to do to promote attendance, and I think last year we started a pretty robust program to encourage attendance, bring attendance awareness. We did some incentives, sent home positive postcards, also sent postcards saying we miss you. So we are continuing with that program. And in addition to that, our teachers will be adding a slide to their back to school presentations, reminding parents about the importance of attendance. So we're really, this is an item we're working really diligently on. And so I know that the board has expressed concern in the past that we pass these things and we don't do anything. So I just want you to know that we are working really hard to make sure that this one gets attention, that they all get attention, but there's a plan in place to make sure that we're bringing awareness to everyone about the importance of attendance.
Yeah, we got to get those numbers up. Right. Trustee Johnson?
Yes, I like this. Thank you for doing this again this year. So let's say, you know how sometimes students get tummy aches right before school starts and they, all of a sudden don't feel well. So let's say it's legit, and you take them to school anyway and they're sick. Now, is there a way that you can bring your student to school and they're looked at for the first period or something to see if that tummy ache goes away, and then go ahead and finish the rest of the day? Is there a safe place for that?
I'm going to let our CBO answer that.
Okay.
The state, from the state perspective, to get one ADA for the day, they make it as easy as possible, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So for an elementary school student, as long as they're at school at some point during the day,
Yeah.
they're counted.
Mm-hmm.
And in secondary or middle school and high school, as long as they're there for a period,
Mm-hmm.
it counts as a full day,
Mm-hmm.
as attendance.
Mm.
So I don't know. I think that answers your question, right?
Yeah, I mean, so a place that the kids can go to, let's say, like a sick room or something. Remember during COVID, we
yeah.
had a sick room and stuff? I mean, that came in really handy. I just wish we had that for a period.
Well, I
or-
think, but based on John's answer, instead
Mhm.
of bringing the kid to school to see if they get better,
Yeah.
you can keep the kid at home, and then if they get better, bring them to school, and they could finish the
Ah,
day at
right.
school, and we
So
would
the
still
sick
get the
place is at
count.
home, yeah, yeah,
Instead
yeah.
of
That's a better
shoving a bunch
idea.
of sick kids off on the front office, and a parent may or may not have to come back. So
Right.
if they feel better at lunchtime, or
Mm-hmm.
miraculously at 8:21 after school starts, they feel better, you can send them to school, and we'd still get the count.
And do all the students, I mean, do all the parents know that?
If they don't, we're trying to get that word out to them. I mean, I think, we've been
Yeah.
saying it till our
That's part of the back-to-school work that we're doing to let parents know. You know, we want the students in school because we only have 180 days to do what we do. And missing any of those days, but also we know the kids get sick, so it's a fine balance. But it's just important that we don't have that many days, so we just want them all there for those, as many of those days that they can be.
Well, for that same scenario, we want to educate them that if a child has a doctor appointment or dentist appointment in the early morning, they can still come to school. and get
Absolutely.
We welcome them, yeah.
Yep. Come back.
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Question, what was our average absentee rate last year?
I think I reported that at one of our last
You probably
meetings,
did.
but
I
it
was- I'm
it's
just
okay.
trying to refresh
We,
my
we had
memory.
an improvement. It was like 93.51% average
Okay.
daily attendance for the district. And that was an increase from 92.9 the previous year. So there was a little bit of an improvement, something like that.
Right.
Don't quote me, but it's something to that effect. You know, we didn't hit the mark that we were projecting for the year, but,
So my
It was
next
pretty
question,
close.
what's our goal for this year? Right, Matt's out there. 100%, right? Okay.
yeah. The goal, I mean, our projection is around that.
Okay.
That was a conservative projection based on this year.
Right.
But we can, this is a whole nother meeting if you, if you
No,
want.
I understand that.
break
It's
I
this
just-
would
down.
love, prior to COVID, it was 96%. We were close to 96%. I
Mhm.
would love to get us back there. That's the goal. Thank you, Matt.
Well, you know, I see two very important things. 180 days, the more days they're here, the better opportunities are for education and growth. And obviously, the selfish financial side of me says, if they're not here, we have less money to do our job. So those go hand in hand, but if parents could understand that, it's an investment in their child's education. So do everything they can to get them here. Don't take vacations, et cetera, or do independent study or whatever. So anyway, I'll get
Thank
off
you.
my soapbox.
Any other questions? Okay, may I have a motion to approve 13A, adoption of proclamation 2026-1, declaring September as School Attendance Awareness Month.
So moved?
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, roll call.
Trustee Martin,
Aye.
Trustee Wing,
Yes.
Trustee Nelson,
Aye.
Trustee Brown,
Yes?
and Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
13B, Resolution 2026-2, recognizing Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month.
Yes, this is Suicide Awareness Month. We know that we had a suicide. We have had suicides in our community, and we understand the importance of people understanding and being aware. There is a training module that all staff take on suicide awareness and prevention. And I believe, Matt, do you want to speak to what your department does in this area?
Matt, can you go to, for my ears, can you go to the mic, please? Thank you.
Sorry, Matt, didn't prep you on that.
No, you're not on. The control room.
Can you hear me now?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, there we go. Traditionally, we have a small team that goes to all of our secondary sites in grades 6, 7, and 9, and they push into every classroom, and they present suicide prevention curriculum to all of the students. And then on top of that, we also have an exit survey that students take, which is a Columbia Rating Scale. And what that is it's a suicide ideation screener. And we digitized it last year. And so when students take that, when they leave, it will download into a spreadsheet that a confidential few look at, basically our mental health social workers, and they will be ranked as red, orange, yellow, or green. And if they're red or orange, meaning high to moderate risk, then a mental health social worker is going to make contact with them and evaluate them that day. If they are yellow, then that's considered site managed, and their school counselor will get together with them and their family and communicate with the family that week. And of course, if they're green, then they're fine, because some students, when we have a suicide prevention presentation in the classroom, it can be triggering for them. This year, we've expanded at Tech High School as an example. We've doubled the mental health social worker time from 1 to 2 days. So Paige Esposti will be spending 2 days at Tech High, and Jessica Romero, the principal there, is very excited. And I'm happy to tell the board that this year we are doubling the presentations, because 4 years we felt is too long. So we're going to go back and we're going to do a refresher for all juniors as well. So now it'll be 9th grade and 11th grade happening this year.
Hey, Matt, when they take that test, so the person comes in, they do their presentation, and then they take the quiz. Do they just take the quiz once in the year? We don't do it twice?
That's the only time. I mean, we do quite a few suicide ideation assessments throughout the year.
Okay.
If a teacher notices, that there's, a significant change in a student, or the student puts something on Stop It or confides in their teacher, administrator, or counselor, then we do quite a few of those in secondary, at every site every year.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Matt.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you for that information. Any other questions, comments? Okay, may I have a motion to approve 13B, Resolution 2026-2, recognizing Suicide Prevention and Awareness Month.
I'll move.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Trustee Martin,
Aye.
Trustee Wing,
Yes.
Trustee Nelson,
Aye.
Trustee Brown,
Yes.
Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
13C, Resolution 2026-3, National Hispanic Heritage Month.
So this is our last resolution of the evening. It is National Hispanic Heritage Month. Our high school will be sponsoring Fiesta Latina, which will be September 20th from 3 to 7 p.m. at the high school. Food, music, dance. So we invite everyone to come. And we are honoring our Latino community.
Any
And
questions?
we ask for your approval. Thank you.
Questions, discussion? Okay, may I have a motion to approve 13C, Resolution 2026-3, National Hispanic Heritage Month.
I'll make a motion.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call.
Trustee Martin,
Aye.
Trustee Wing,
Yes.
Trustee Nelson,
Aye.
Trustee Brown,
Yes.
Trustee Johnson.
Yes.
13D, Ratification of 2025-2026 Technology High School MOU.
Yes, thank you. So we have 2 MOUs before you, both for the high school schedules. These are the schedules that for the teachers, what their Wednesdays look like, what their prep schedules look like. So this is, we do this, we are working towards making this part of the contract, but we're continuing to refine it through the MOUs and make sure that we get it right. So we're asking for your approval of the Technology High School MOU.
Questions? Okay, may I have a motion to approve 13D, ratification of 2025-2026 Technology High School MOU?
I'll move.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. 13E, ratification of 2025-2026 Rancho Cotati High School MOU.
Yes, thank you. This is an agreement between RIPSIA and Cotati, Rona Park Unified, governing their schedule for Wednesdays and their prep schedule and their collaboration.
Any questions on this one? We have
Yeah.
a motion.
Oh, well, yeah, educate me on what a 4x4 is again. Is it 4 periods and then on block days? Is that what they call a block days?
So it's a compressed, so it's,
It's like college.
yes, it's like a year-long class in a semester. So they can take 3 to 4 classes.
Uh-huh.
And if it's a student who might have interest or needs, they can fill it with that 4th class. Essentially, they take 6 classes throughout the year, but they're doing 3 one year, and or 3 in the fall and 3 in the winter, spring.
Oh, and so the 4th ones are electives or something?
Well, it could be, maybe it's a EL class, perhaps it's a different pathway, perhaps they want to accelerate, so perhaps they need additional support. So it gives them some additional support while providing them with fewer touch points for the year too, because sometimes that 6-period day can be overwhelming, and this is a way that it's compressed, but it appears to be very popular among students and teachers.
Okay,
So that is what a 4x4 is. Did I get that right, Dr. Fields?
thank you.
We have a motion to approve 13E, ratification of 2025-2026 Rancho Cotati High School MOU.
I move.
May I have a second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carries 5-0. Next up, 13F, first reading of administrative regulation and exhibit 3512 equipment. Yes. Any questions about the first readings, items 13F through 13L? Thank you. Okay. Item 14, future business and agenda items. All right.
Are you gonna ask each of
Oh,
us?
right. Trustee Johnson, future items.
I would, I don't know if this is a regular item on our agenda. I'd like to know what's going on with our solar stuff.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Trustee Brown?
Nope.
Trustee Nelson?
Yeah, I was thinking for 13A, we need another month in the middle of the year for the awareness, for the school attendance awareness. I think it's great that we do it. We trumpet it at the beginning of the year, but I think another month reminder at mid-year would be great. School attendance,
School attendance,
yeah.
January after winter break.
January after winter break, yeah,
Mhm.
February, maybe spring. Whatever month we see the biggest drop and with the data, I think that's when we should do it.
Okay, Trustee Wing? Okay, nothing for me. With that, we will close the meeting at 6:32.